Morning all, tcDetects back out again. We are on my newest permission. It's only the second time I've been. It's the one with the Bronze Age scheduled monument on it. Not near the monument itself at the minute, probably furthest field away from it. We're going to work backwards. It's a pasture field on Hilltop Farm. Found a few bits and bats last time, including a little bit of pre-decimal silver. Let's see what we find today, out with the Atrex as well. So yep, let's crack on and hope the weather holds. See what we get. And the first signal is down here. Mid 60s. All it does, keep moving a little bit. See what it is. Do this live since it's in the hole still. Now it is a very deep piece of trashy something with it. Not sure what that is, but trash nonetheless. Next up is just in the hole there, about 5 inches down, 6 inches down. We're bringing in the mid 70s, a bit scratchy. 2 minds about digging it, but you see the edge of it there. Zoom in. Not sure if you're getting in the darkness of the hole, but looks coin on a button. First of the day either. It looks like a, yeah, it's a coin. Looks like a half penny, probably one of the Georges. And that's I think that's the unmistakable neck of Victoria. So there you go. Looks like a young Victoria as well. Young Victoria, half penny. And here we go, cleaned up a little bit. It's a bit bad. The Britannia side is completely toast, so I can't tell what exact year it was minted, but you can see it's a young Victoria on the bust side, so from early in her reign. So first coin of the day. Well, let's crack on, see what else we can find. And next up, we're ringing in the low 100s, a decent signal, about 4 inches down. Yes. This oval, quite heavy. Look on the back. Got places where it's, I think, fairly clearly been attached to something. So I'm going to guess horse brass of some description. Could have been a belt, adornment, I guess, as well. But I think it's been pushed into leather. And the next one was a very high sort of 110. Immediately thought trash. I thought, well, I'll dig it just in case. Flipped over the clod and sort of red thingy. And you can see the red thingy. Don't really need to pinpoint this one. We have a red nut. I'm not sure why it's red, but there you go. No wonder it gave such a good signal. A red nut of some description. And next up was from down there, about 4 or 5 inches down. It's a rather large coppery disc thing, bent over, but you can see the size of it. Also had this on it, which attached to the back there like that. So I'll add that like that. Not sure what that was. Anybody, any ideas? Some form of buckle maybe? Very large buckle. And we've changed fields on the permission, and the first find on the new field is a George the 6th half penny from, you can just see that, 19, what is that? 1939. Right at the end of his reign. And next up was about 5-6 inches down. Was ringing in the mid 70s, early 80s. Was a bit scratchy, nearly didn't bother. But glad I did, because as you can see, we have coin in a coin ball, kind of. You can see how it's nicely fallen out of the hole there. Let's have a look at what that is. I can tell by the size of it, so I think it's a halfpenny of some description. 3 decimal, obviously. Very nice imprint. In fact, there you go. Let me get the imprint up. You can see who the coin is from the imprint. We've got a very, very clear imprint of George the Sixth there. That's possibly the best imprint I've ever seen. Yeah, amazing. Kind of don't want to destroy and put the imprint back in. So yeah, so the coin itself. There you go. George the Sixth halfpenny. Can't quite make out the date, but I'm sure if I clean that up, I'll be able to. That's our third pre-decimal today. And I think we may have a mini coin spill here. I'm 4, 5, 6 inches maybe away from where that George the Sixth halfpenny came up. We have another coin, looks like another halfpenny. That's the imprint, not the imprint of the one that I've just had, a different one. So it must be in there. In there somewhere. There we go. Oops. So we have another pre-decimal, like the old 1906. So we have an Edward for a change. Oh, again, quite neat though. Fourth, fifth coin of the day. You know what? We're going to have a little Scooby around this area now, see if there's anything else dropped. And yep, definitely a coin spot. Just flicked out of the side wall of exactly the same hole. So Edward is another halfpenny. This one that's like 1906 as well. No, not quite. A George the Fifth. So in the same hole, I've had a George the Sixth, Fifth, and an Edward. So right, carry on with the coin spot, see if we can find any more. And next up, I was going very high 105, 106 sort of range. Nearly didn't dig it. Felt like it was too close to the surface and a bit trashy. But we have a very nice condition, modern-ish key. Also, I'm not sure if you can capture that if my camera's picking up, but a very nice imprint of the key as well. The soil is great for imprints so far today. There you go, key. And if this is the last one, then thank you for watching tcDetects. If you don't subscribe, please consider doing so. This is, after all, completely free, and you'll find out what's going on the channel. Alright, let's see if we find any more on the way back to the car. I was thinking as I head back to the car, not had a button or a buckle today. I corrected one of those oversights with a massive debuckle, which I assume is harness tack related rather than person related, but a big buckle nonetheless.